It's a natural reaction. They start mixing the facts in. They put their story with your story, like that's really what happened. Women front for these fellas, fellas front for these women. It's a trait that's passed down from old heads right down to their children.
The Gene Deal
Well, hurry up
Show.
and start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah, they in here. Yo, G, I see y'all coming in. We got Dr. DaCosta. We got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty Bivin. All your moderators. Christio. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Dream Master. I see him now.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go for this.
Yeah, this J. Prince staff on. What's going on? What's up with it, J. Prince? What's up? Alright, this paperwork party, man. I seen you on my Instagram today. Paperwork party, hold on, you. Paperwork party, hold on, you.
Gene Deal Show, paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram, baby. They mad cause paperwork and G's no paperwork. So get your membership, subscribe, and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Hit the cash out, PayPal, or hit the super chats. Relax, tune in. We about to get it.
Come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, what does that say?
Default.
Go to the, let me see to the left. Okay, great. Click on that.
What, say use device?
No, that says default. Click on where it says default. Okay, now let me see. You want to use the microphone Logitech Brio? Yes. Okay.
Test 1, 2.
Press OK.
Okay.
Move the camera to the left again. I mean to the right. Press OK right next to cancel. Okay, now we should be able to hear you.
Test 1, 2. Can they hear me now? They said we can hear you now. I'm good.
Okay.
Now how to make my screen bigger right here? And bring the chat over to the right side.
Okay, click where it says chat. You should be able to just drag it out. Like, click and drag. Like, click and drag it. Oh, I don't know what you press. I can't see what you're pressing. I can't see what you're doing.
You said click and drag.
Yes, the very corner.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, move it back out. You gotta like move it out. Move it all the way down. Like, yep.
They keep on going the other way.
Try taking it to the
There you go. I got it. I got it.
Okay, yay!
Am I right now? Is everything straight? You see it?
I'm looking too.
Can you hear me? Are we good?
Oh yeah. Yep, I can hear us. Yep. I'm
All
looking
right.
at us.
Thank you.
You loud, cuz.
I appreciate you, cuz. All right.
All right.
Later.
Later.
Mon, I'll talk to you later, all right?
Later.
All right. Hey, hey, hey. I'm here. I'm there. Savoir-faire is everywhere. What's up? How y'all doing, man? I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving. I hope y'all enjoyed the Black Friday. I'm here with a little information. I'm glad I'm good right now. You're going to enjoy what I got to talk about. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. Jersey Rick, what's going on with you, boy? What's happening? Got the chat in here. Let me see, live chat. All messages visible, okay. I don't want to mess nothing up. Okay. Oh, yes, we had one of our moderators, it was their birthday yesterday, Honey Butter. So I don't know if she's here. She might be out partying, doing her motherfucking thing. But happy belated birthday, Miss Honey Butter. Thank you for all your support and what you do here on the Gene Deal Show. Appreciate you. All right. So I want to send out to people and thank them for their support. Always Miss Bessie, Jersey Rick, my boy from Philly, Al, what up with you? My boy from Chicago, another Al. Damn, all the Als. Mr. Samuel, what's up with you? Thank you, sir. Appreciate you always and all the time. You see both of my books right there, so I just put them up on the mantle. You know, go get those books. They're going to be great Christmas gifts and everything like that, you know, for somebody to read. I'm going to probably put out the third one at the beginning of the year on my daughter's birthday, which is December 31st. So I'm going to be ready to get that third one on the road to you guys. You know, I've been mentally someplace else, you know, dragging myself into shit that I mentally, shouldn't have even been there like that. So I'm getting myself together. Green Eye Tomboy, what up with you? All right. So listen here, y'all. When 50 first was brought in on the project to do this show about Diddy, he gave me a call. He had some people give me a call, then he called me up and we talked and we rapped for like 45 minutes on the phone. And then he was telling me that he was going to do the best documentary that's ever been done on the bad boy thing and Puff. He said money wasn't even an object on this one, that he was going to put out the best shit that was ever done. Let me see. Let me get this over a little bit so I can see all of it. Oh my God, messed up again. And she said, grab it and drag it. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So I'm not good at this. Y'all know I'm not good at this computer stuff, man. I appreciate it. And I'm trying to learn as much as possible. I got to fly my little cuz up to New York when I go back so she could do the same thing she did here in St. Louis for me. And I got to buy a set and have this set up in New York. So anyway, as I was saying, 50 told me that he was going to do the best documentary ever. And I said, all right, cool. I'm going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need me to do, I'm there for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the conversation we had. So now I'm dealing with some of his people. They calling me. I'm telling them who could be good in there. Kirk Burrows, Tim Dog. I'm giving them a few names of people that would be good for the documentary. Oh, Monique Mitchell, thank you for the super chat, Monique. Monique said she missed me and she gave me hugs and kisses. Hold on. Let me see if I got something for that. Did y'all hear something? Did y'all hear me say something to Monique? Oh, it said my volume is off. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Oh, yes, I did. What the? I mean, what the? I said, what the? Test 1, 2. Libra Queen, hey, Mom, what's going on with you? No, 50 ain't making me no executive producer. He wasn't making me anything. Let me get to the story, y'all. Let me tell the story, because there is a story. Purple Moon, thank you for your membership. My membership is what keep this show alive. You know, I don't do enough shows, and I got to start supporting the members a little bit better, because the membership is what keeps this, and it's cheap. I haven't changed it or anything. It what keeps this show alive. It keeps a couple of dollars coming in. All right, so now me and 50 talked about a lot of shit for like 45 minutes. For 45 minutes we were on the phone. And we just talk about old shit, new shit, a whole 9 yards. He told me that this will be the best documentary that's done on Diddy and that Bad Boy whole scenario. Now, He's supposed to be with Robin Roberts tomorrow on, I guess that Robin Roberts, is she on NBC or CBS? What's she on? Robin Roberts. Is it CBS or NBC? They supposed to be doing a show tomorrow. I'm gonna be on that motherfucker like this. So now we talked about that whole shit about Diddy's sons, them Diddy, how the kids was getting over to the house, everything. Because what happened is that in California and Miami, the clubs closed down. About most clubs closed down like 2 o'clock and shit like that. His sons and them was getting sprinters and busloads and bringing the parties back to the mansions. So that's how a lot of those young girls got caught up in that. They just snuck in the club. They're supposed to be 18 and older, and they 15 and 16 years old. So now they get back to his house. He don't know how old they are, allegedly. And a lot of shit is going on in there. So now, that's nor here nor there. These are the stories that I'm hearing. So now, I told 50 I'd be a part of it, this, that, and the third, the whole 9 yards. So then when we start finagling the money situation, one of the directors, or I guess she said it was her show. And she told me 50 don't have nothing to do with this part of the show. So I was like, what? And she just started talking real greasy to me. And I was like, miss, I don't know who you think you're talking to. So to me, when somebody talk to you in a certain way like that, they don't want you to be a part of the show anyway. And for whatever reason, she didn't want me to be the part of the show. You understand? I didn't give a fuck. No way. But you're not going to talk to me crazy. Not at all. Can y'all still hear me out there? Because I'm used to hearing myself and I can't even hear myself while I'm on here. So we on the phone and she's telling me how this project is not 50 project for real. They're paying him to put his name on it. Case in point. Do y'all remember that show called Hip Hop Homicides? Thank you. Do y'all remember the show called Hip Hop Homicides? I'm waiting for something to come up so people can tell me that they remember that before I start running off my mouth and talking about Hip Hop Homicide. Okay. All Day 2069. Yep. Brooke Stace. Yep. Peaches. Yes. Libra Queen. I know you heard about it, Libra Queen. You don't miss nothing, mama. Yes. 50. Yes. Chocolate City Girl. Okay. Okay. One person. Green Eyed Tomboy. They the only one person that didn't hear it. Yep. Okay. Now, and Bobby Cash. Well, Hip Hop Homicide, they talked about X murder, the kid from Miami. They talked about a lot of they talked about Chink, his murder. They talked about a lot of different murders that happened that had not been solved at the time. So now, before it even got to that point, they were interviewing a lot of people, I guess a lot of people, but I was one of the person they interviewed so I could be one of the narrators of that show. This time, Puff was hotter than fish grease. Nobody was going against Puff at all. Case in point, I told y'all a long time ago, I interviewed with Global Media. I had everybody around the table. I've seen this type of shit before. They brought the bosses in there to hear my story. You understand? And they told me, yo, you got a phenomenal story. That's why I got those books. My World of Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star. Life After Death when Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star. Those books are, when the people who read them, they enjoyed them. EO9590, thank you for catching your first live. Where you been? Yeah. Big'em BX, what up, Big'em? Appreciate you, boy. So now, I interviewed for that. The lady said, you are perfect. I want you. This, that, and the third. I just got to talk to one of the directors and have you speak with her. I spoke to her, Mr. Richard Sullivan. TBT, that guy. Welcome to the G's. Salute. So now, I speak to the lady. The lady tells me, what is your relationship with Sean Puffy Combs now? Is it good? I said, I don't have no relationship with him. Not at all. Is it good? I wouldn't say it because I don't fuck with him. He don't fuck with me. When I tell you, I ain't heard nothing else back from them people. Chocolate City Girl, Gene, I got both of the books. And oh my God, I sleep with them every night. Huh? Chocolate City Girl, what'd you say? Gene, I got both of the books and I sleep with them every... You do what with the books every night, Chocolate City Girl? No, I'm just kidding. My Chocolate City Girl. Jokes. Just playing, ma. I'm doing the third book. She said, my brother. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Kaif alak. Alhamdulillah. She said, just waiting on the third one. My brother. You ain't gonna get me smacked. Okay. All right. So now, they say so I ain't hear nothing else back from them. I went to a meeting at Global Media Company, and they told me, yo, listen to me. We can say whatever you can. We can write all that shit about Russell Simmons, but we can't do nothing about Puff. I'm like, all right, cool. The Realist 92. What's up, Unc? Quick question. What was Wolf reaction to? I can't see it. I can't see what you saying, Realist. Let me try to move this over just a little bit. Watch I mess it up. What was Unc? What was Wolf's reaction to Big's death? Him knowing Puff wasn't going out to Cali, right? Okay. See, Realist, people don't use they mind, and they don't use their brains in no time away. If your main hitter ain't going to California and tell you not to go to Cali if you ain't going out there right, he knows something is going on. Wolf took it real bad, bro. He took it bad. We had a conversation about it. We took it bad. You know what I'm saying? You could see it in the third book. I have that conversation in the third book. Can't tell you. Okay. Yeah, she said, exactly. Certain journalists want sensation, not the truth. Terry, Miko, you're right. So now, I went through that whole shit. Now they get the guy Vance. But the show was not selling until 50 got involved in it. They gave 50 that show. Yo, we're going to give you this percentage of this show and stuff like that. And 50 started pushing it. 50 is the hip hop, the modern day fucking, I don't want to say Quincy Jones because it's a different breed. But nothing, they feel like nothing is not going to work in hip hop as far as that has to do with the media part of the television or what we would say the production part on the screen, the silver screen, unless 50 is involved in it. They believe like nothing is going to happen and nothing is going to be good unless 50 is involved in it. Point blank. They really believe 50 have to be involved in it, or they not put no money up for it. I told y'all about that movie Life. I know 4 people that had it before 50. 50 is the new Dick Wolf of our generation. Now, I wouldn't even say Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is on some other shit. You know what I mean? Y'all know what Tyler Perry on. I told y'all that before any of those men came out with their stories. That's why I tell my stories. So when they come out, a lot of people say, yo, Big Gene told us about that shit a long time ago. When I told you Tyler Perry sent some bottles over to me and my man Black Table. He was trying to get black. He wasn't trying to fuck with Big Gene. And I was slim, trim, you know, nice. 38 in the waist, handsome in the face. Everything 265. Hit you so motherfucking hard, make you apologize. He sent them bottles to Black. So they believe Nikki, I'm doing a show right now. You shouldn't be calling me. You should be watching my damn show. Bye. Oh, Belinda Lease, thank you for the cash out, mama. I'm gonna have a great cup of coffee with that cash out, Belinda. Appreciate you, mama. Miss Belinda Leaks. All right. So now, this lady gets on the phone and she's going to tell me what the Discovery Channel didn't get me, what A&E, what Fox did one when I did that with Soleil O'Brien and Ice-T, she's going to tell me what they didn't give me, what Shine documentary didn't give me, and the whole 9 yards. I'm like, who the fuck is you think you talking to? First of all, I'm not discussing with you what somebody else gave me, but what you was offering me was way less. Like 2 to 3 times less than what those people gave me. And 50 told me that this was not going to be, this shit was going to be like, yo, listen here, man. We going to spare no expense on this. He said, yo, we ain't going to spend no expense on this. We going to spend the money for this shit. This shit's going to be hot to death. Now, let me get into some real deep shit with y'all so y'all know why 50 is doing this. Because you cats think that 50 is doing this because Puff tried to Suge Knight his son, or Puff was fucking Daphne or whatever her name is. A lot of y'all believe that. Am I wrong? Am I right? Thank you, Chocolate City Girl. I appreciate it. She said Gene was a nice looking man and still are handsome. Okay, is handsome. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Curtis Bogain Sr. Some people were saying why 50 is doing this. Yeah, he ain't gonna give me no kickback. But he probably don't even know that I helped them people get about 4 or 5 people that's in that documentary. But anyway, kickback. I never got a kickback when I warned him about them cats coming to try to kill him. What do he give a fuck about the Diddy show? Yo, Fifth. Yo, bro, you better be, them niggas is coming at you, bro. I'm letting you know now. I know, Gene. Yo, you got a vest? I said, yeah, I got vests over here, man. All right, I'll be over your house. All right. Nigga came over my apartment in the city. Tried to fit him for one. He couldn't wear no 2X. So I gave him a cover for the vest covers that he had. That's what it is. Fort Green Pharaoh, punch out. What up with you? Glad you could make it too, brother. Appreciate you. So now, we like this. $50 Mo. Who else? Mo was from the Hood Fellas. The Hood Fellas was supposed to be one of the bad boy groups. The Hood Fellas. All right. They had Total. See, what Puff was doing, some people call genius. And some people will call that it was lousy business to do to people that were new into the business. Puff knew the business at that time because he had learned a lot of shit from Kirk Burroughs and Andre Harrell about points, percentages, publishing, marketing, all that shit. He was learning how to do the board to produce music from Eddie F. and Tim Dog. Mostly Eddie F. Eddie F. from Heavy D and the Boys taught him how to do the board. Now, this what went down. You got people in the music business that knew Puff had a machine over there with the hitmen, and he had a slew of young kids writing. You talking about Mace, maybe Cameron. I don't know if Cameron even wrote anything for him, but it was 50 Cent, Mace, this other kid. Uh, he used to be with Chaz and them. I forgot his name, but he was on that first making the band thing. Forgot his name. You had 50, Mo, Total, before they was Total, I guess. You had a lot of people that were writing. That was writing the music for all those hits that the hitmen were making. And Justin Name was going on it. They were not getting their money for writing, for the publishing money of it. Puff will give them $5,000 or $10,000 to write a song, which to them, that was a lot of money. Okay, Ness. Somebody put Ness, G-Dep. Yep. Now, 50 was one of them also. You understand? 50 was one of them. When 50 learned the business, okay, Nikki. Samuel Ramsey, how you doing, Mr. Ramsey? Thank you for that cash app. Appreciate you, brother. So now, 50, check this shit out. Remember, Let's Get It by, with G-Dep song, tell the feds, the DA to come get me. I believe 50 was the one who wrote that shit. Look at the symbolism in that video. That nigga Puff got the number 24 on. When did the Fed come and get his ass? 2024. Marcel Wright out there in VA. What up with you? Know me blacks. No, I'm not saying he should got millions, but getting $5,000 and $10,000 for hit songs that you writing for motherfuckers and verses and shit that publishing is gonna give you, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and this motherfucker getting rich off shit you wrote and only giving you chump change, that was fucked up. Yeah, Black Rob too. Black Rob was doing a lot of writing, a lot of shit too. Faith had our shit in order because Faith was in the business and learning shit way before time. So now, 50 remember all that shit. How him and Murder Inc. played a part. And what I say him and Murder Inc. is because Puff was strong enough to stop Irv Gotti them from putting the block on 50. Because Irv Gotti them, even though they were strong, they still wasn't strong as Puff back in the day. They still wasn't strong enough for Puff back in the day. So they put a block on 50. And the only person that was fucking with 50 in the city was DJ K. Slay. Oh, the Mad Rapper. I got a big story in my book about that shit. I was there in the car with Puff when he was telling the nigga the Mad Rapper was finna get a major deal. I'll tell you the rest in the book. Book 3. Yep. He was about to get a major deal. I was right in the car when Puff was talking about that bullshit and told that nigga what he told him. I was like, damn. I used to laugh all the time. Nigga, you's a dirty motherfucker. K Slay. Yes, sir. K was the only one that was playing this shit, fucking with this shit, and the whole 9 yards. The motherfucking Murder Inc. niggas hated the nigga. They hated K for pushing 50 shit. Jay-Z hated K for pushing 50 Cent shit. One day Cameron invited K up to the office because K was doing a deal or something like that, about to do something with them or whatever. And Jay gonna talk about, oh, y'all better watch who y'all bring up in here in all 9 yards. I wish he would've. Not at all. So now, 50 remember all that shit. Them niggas, that nigga had the hottest shit out. When he did that rob the industry shit, Black Hands got behind him. Nobody could fuck with him at that time. And you got all these old fugazi ass niggas talking shit about Big Gene. I rolled with Chaz for over 20 years. I rolled with K Slay for over 20 years. If anything was about Fugazi or about Big Gene, them grown ass men who was deep in the fucking game wouldn't have fucked with me. K called me on everything and trusted me on everything. Don't listen to these suck ass niggas with that bullshit. I've seen K ask niggas to, we can meet in the street, bust a rhyme. They was about to go at it in the middle of the street. Buster seen he was real about it. All right, cool. I seen him smack the shit out of Joey I.E. up at Sony. That's why they banned him from Sony. I was the one who pulled the nigga talking about nigga ain't in the meeting. Niggas don't never be in the meeting. Where your security at? Why security? I'm in the meeting. He slapped the shit out of Joey IE. I was the one grabbed him off of him. Ask anybody, did he smack the shit out of Joey IE? Who's some big executive now, whatever. Rest in peace, K, man. I'm gonna let these niggas be known. I'm gonna tell some shit in this third book. I got a chapter, not even a full chapter. I'm saying, let the secrets be known. That chapter is gonna fuck a lot of people up. That let the secrets be known. That chapter is gonna fuck a lot of people up. Some behind the scenes shit the motherfuckers didn't even know. So now, then, all the shit is trying to ban this nigga from making money on the craft that he learned and earned. These niggas go and try to kill him. I told y'all about that shit with the Murder Inc. shit. Now, time goes on. He becomes who he is. He gets down with Dre, 50 and all that shit like that. I had a conversation with him at Dre's studio in California. I had a conversation with 50 at Dre's studio in California. He was recording, I think, Candy Shop or some other thing with Scott Storch. At the time now, see all these niggas talk all that shit. Yo, Puff fired him, like that. Nigga, I was with Scott Storch and Scott Storch paid me way more money than Puff ever gave me. Scott Storch was a generous motherfucker, bro. I was with Scott for like 6 months. And Scott, he may have been late because he was waiting on certain things, but when you got your check, that nigga paid. That nigga paid me, he had a Bentley. He said, yo, the moving company is only going to, he said, I got to get this Bentley back because somebody want to buy it. But we're talking about 7 days. They want the motherfucker there in Wednesday. We were in California. They said they wanted the truck, the Bentley, Wednesday. Got proof on all this shit. You can ask Buddha. You can ask Jason. You can ask George, his driver. I told the nigga, I said, how much they charge you, Scott? He said, they'll charge me $8,000 to tow it, but they say it's going to take a week or 10 days to take from California to Miami. I said, nigga, I'll do that shit in 3 days. Give me what you going to get him. You don't care about the mileage on it? He said, they don't care about the mileage. I drove that motherfucker from California, from Los Angeles to Tampa, Florida, gave it to his driver. I drove 17 hours the first time. His driver drove 6. I drove 6 hours. I slept 6 hours. I woke up and I drove it 16 more hours. George, am I right? That was his driver. George was his driver. He was also a gunman where he had his license where he used to sell guns. He sold Busta Rhymes some gold-plated 9s. Me and 50 had a big conversation out there when he did that thing that we doing Candy Shop. He did another song with Scott. It was one of them songs he did, but I remember Candy Shop. Excuse me. Test 1 2. Test. The mic sound nice. Check. Coffee Kush, I'm not connected with it because I refused to do the documentary because the lady was talking crazy to me. She told me it wasn't 50 documentary. They're using his name, but it's not his documentary. That's what she said. Me, 8393. You lucky I don't know how to get your ass up out of here. But my moderators, let's see right here. Don't come my channel with that bull shit. Moderators, get that Mimi 8393 out of here for good. Find somebody else to play with. Only thing I ever watched happen was your mom when she was on her knees. That's the only thing I ever watched happen. And I was doing it like this. You don't know what you're doing. Get your ass up out of here. That's what it did to your mama. Find somebody else to play with. Stupid. I'm not playing with these cats this year. This year coming up, I'm not only if I'm giving receipts, let somebody with some bullshit talking and I know the truth behind their whole shit. I'ma tell it. Hey, Tasha Miller. How you doing, Miss Miller? So now, after me and 50 had that long conversation and everything like that, I understood why he had to go to war and do the shit that he had to do. Oh, Janice, I'm not upset. That's how I talk. You know, like a lot of people think I'll be upset. These niggas ain't on my level to upset me. But I'm going to say what I got to say and do what I got to do. Well, I don't know about him and Shop and their whole situation. I know they fell out and That's what happens a lot of times when you get certain monies involved in how certain things is handled. So now, we speed up now another about 10 years. And 50 has another son. You understand? I knew when he was fucking with Tattoo Holly, all that. Tattoo Holly was from Sue's Rendezvous. Stephanie. Terrible. 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 Terrible, terrible, terrible. So now, he fucking with the girl Daphne. He have a son by him. A lot of them dudes, man, come on, bro. They don't go get nurses. They don't go get school teachers. They play past the hoe. Hold up. Y'all didn't get that one. They play pass a hoe. They sit on the phone. They talk about how good somebody do this and do that. What she got to offer, this, that, and the third. And they pass them around. So he gets caught out there, have a beautiful son, another son, by this chick that he knows her makeup. Bro, that ain't only in New York City. That's everywhere. Brooklyn States. Yeah, they don't go get no good girl that's a nurse, a school teacher, a banker, a manager at a bank. I refuse to bodyguard for a lot of people. Curtis Shaw, I refuse to bodyguard for a lot of people. So now, instead of getting a good girl, they rather look at your man Drake. He go have a son by a porn star, which I ain't. What people do for their profession, I don't knock it. I don't knock it. I wouldn't choose to do that. Be for real, Beyonce was passed around too. They was talking about her Beyonce in the industry. That's how Jay got her. It wasn't rumors that Mos Def, Marcus Houston, some baseball player, whatever. Those wasn't rumors. Those was truth. And y'all know, and you understand, and they tell you this right now, and they just found this out. Every woman, and I'm not knocking the women and what they do and stuff like that, but they just came out with scientific proof that every woman that has let a man ejaculate in her has some of his DNA still in her. Got a whole lot of little Gene Deals running around here I don't even know. What? I don't know why I said that. I don't know. It's a cold. No, Queez first of all, it's a cold game. Oh my God, I forgot. Yo, listen here, man. I need y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all what happened. I'm not gonna tell y'all the situation. But please send a prayer up, chat. Yo, listen to me. Please send a prayer up for Rivera. I gotta stop this right now. Yo, I gotta do this right now, man. Send a prayer up for Rivera. Our Father which art in heaven, give our name, our kingdom come, our will be done, as earth it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our trespasses, we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Because thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Oh, Holy Father, please take your hands and touch and make sure any and everything, oh Heavenly Father, as and take the sickness, the illness, the pain, take everything away and make him have a speedy and recovery, Lord. Please, we need him out here, Lord. Please, in your name, in the blood of Jesus, amen. Yo, please, y'all, send a prayer for man. Please. Sorry about that, man. I should have done that at the beginning of the show, but I didn't even know how to get on this shit. I did not know how to get on this. Yes, y'all. So now, 50 get with this chick, and they do whatever they do. They have a son and everything like that. You know, he know what he got. He done been through a lot of this shit before, whatever, this, that, and the third. Now, 50 is the master of not paying child support that these joints think they could get. Yo, F Vlad, BCG Dreams. We know why Vlad did that shit on the Poochie shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but the shit is mad fucking funny. 50, these girls be thinking, he talking about, have a baby by me, get him in, have a baby by me, and be a millionaire. Shit, 50 ain't giving nobody no. I don't know how he do it. Yo, I know NBA players that was paying $50,000 a month to project chicks. No disrespect to her come up, but they was giving project chicks $50,000 a month in child support. What? You say you might get 50 at the max. You might messing with 50. They might get 50 or 70,000 a year at the max. 50 50 was getting over like a fat rat in a cheese factory. You know, so on the child support tip, they was not getting it. Derek Douglas, salute. So now, Puff get this chick under the radar. Because it's a lot of people in Puff camp used to like, he had this dude named Slam from Detroit. Slam from Detroit used to find honeys for Puffs. You understand? When he wasn't finding music, that's what he was doing, finding honeys for Puff. And you got these guys that'll find a chick just to get in good with them and stay on the bankroll and the payroll. So now he gets 50 baby mama. And let me just tell you, bruh, a dude like 50 ain't giving a SHIT about a chick like that. He only caring about his son. And when Puff tried to son his son, that's where the problem came in at. Remember when I told y'all before the photos even came out, before the pictures even came out, when Puff almost blew a blood vessel in his head, when Suge Knight had a picture of him and Misa, and he said, what the East Coast won't take care of, the West Coast will. Because Puff was not taking care of Misa at the time. He said, what the East Coast won't take care of, the West Coast will. Wolf showed him that article. Man, me and this nigga walked from the courts all the way up to 77th Street, damn near. I was mad in the motherfucker. And it was cold out. We got out the car. And this nigga was on the phone. He was mad in the motherfucker. We walked from down there where the court's at downtown to 77th. No, it was 74th. 74th. I think that's where 74th and Park. That's where his building used to be at. So now, when he did that shit to 50, first of all, you took his money, you took his money, then you helped blackball him. Now, you gonna try to son his son, like Suge Knight did your son. Suge Knight on the floor playing with Justin. They got pictures that came out later. I think Reg might have put those pictures out. Don't quote me on that because I really don't know. Now, I never had an encounter with Max B. Only thing I know about Max B is that I think it was Max B or his people. When Jim Jones got caught on 145, they ran that nigga. And he jumped on a back of somebody's motorcycle and had him get out. And that was because that was going through the streets of Harlem. No, I didn't know Max B like that. Not at all. I wouldn't put nothing or say nothing about Max B for the simple reason is that young man trying to come out and do right And I will never say nothing negative about his situation or what he did or didn't do, for the simple reason is that's how Maserati Fox got killed. Niggas was putting out words that he had something to do with some kind of murder. They don't know what happened. They don't know the situation or the semantics of it. You understand? He had nothing to do with that. And Maserati Fox ended up getting killed behind some shit that niggas was talking about it and they didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. And I would never want that to happen to that young man, Max B. You understand? Because that had nothing to do with me. That don't have nothing to do with anybody but the family members or whatever the situation that he was faced with. Trinity. Hey, Trinity. Mintosh. I think that's what it is, 6179. Yeah. Yeah, Maserati Fox came and talked to me the week he got out of jail. He wanted me to bodyguard him. I told him he had to take care of a whole lot of shit in the street, man, because niggas was talking, felonious about him. Anyway, so now this nigga tried to son this man's son. This kid got a whole father that's supporting him and doing what he's supposed to do for his son. And you gotta understand too that you gotta have some kind of respect for the baby mama, because if her mental ain't right, she cannot support and take care of your son in the right way. So now you know this dude is fucking with her mental, but she in love. There's nothing you can really do for that but try to get your son out that type of situation. There's nothing you can really do. So now 50 on the surface when they out in public, he may act like him and Puff is cool, whoop de whoop, all like that, because that's what businessmen gonna do. But behind the scenes, I'm gonna wreck everything that you try to build, because I know the slimy, dirty shit that you done to me, that you doing to my family. Because Daphne might not be his family, but that's his son's family. So he got to protect his son's interests. Good, bad, or indifferent. He has to protect his son's interests, because if her mental is effed up, how could she raise him? How could, he respect his mother? Maybe I just think like that. Major Pain, 9635, happy holidays to you and your family. I hope so, BCG Dream. Like, comment, share, become a member, do all the things. See those books up there? You can get them on Amazon. Gene Deal, My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star. Gene Deal, Life After Death when Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star. Or you could cash out Big Gene 52 or Big Gene 10. Big Gene 10 is for donations. Big Gene 52 is for the books. $60 will give you both books signed, sealed, and delivered. Shipping and handling, all that is included. So now, 50 put this well, not 50. These people put this documentary together. They're using 50 name to push it. This is what the lady telling me. 50 don't have a right to this. 50 don't determine who do this and who do that. Okay. No disrespect. But fuck you. You talking greasy to me. I'm going to show you I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about that. You going to call me a liar? I'm going to be like a lot of people. Then, I had people tell me, yo, Gene, go ahead and do it and all like that. Fuck that. Nah, No. No. I'm going to wait and see if they use anything. I already got me an IP ready, lawyer, and we're going to do right what we should have did to TMZ, and we still going to go after TMZ for what they did. Carmen Pop, I think that's her. Alexandria Stapleton. Yeah, I think that's her. Shout out to Miss Pleasant. Her birthday is coming up, y'all, on the 14th. Anyway, 50 is going to be on. Did anybody tell me what Robin Robinson work at? Richard Sullivan, have a good night at work, sir. Anybody tell me what Robin Robinson, the news, the journalist, is it NBC? Tina Marie 67. She said she heard these. That's the birthday of my brother. That's my brother's birthday too. My Aunt Alice. Oh, she's on Good Morning America, ABC. All right, they doing a show tomorrow, y'all. I think 9 o'clock. Good Morning America. 50 Cent is going to talk about this documentary. He's going to talk about this documentary that they made him a part of, using his name. Robin Roberts, okay, works for ABC. Ja 2938, thank you. Anna Little, thank you. Ballin' Freely, thank you. Rita, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Y'all go check that out tomorrow, man. And listen, man, I want to thank y'all and I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to show y'all a little bit more love, man. I'm definitely going to come out and be coming on this shit a little bit more. I got a couple of things I want to talk about with y'all. Peace.
It's a natural reaction. They start mixing the facts in. They put their story with your story, like that's really what happened. Women front for these fellas, fellas front for these women. It's a trait that's passed down from old heads right down to they children.
The Gene Diz
Well, hurry up and
Show.
start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls,